things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Baldwin. Working that left side now. And he makes it past the mark. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him run.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. You started the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. A number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick with it.
Yeah, it's cool to see it. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leave. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good
the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. The give on the inside. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed it.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. North Texas in the hurry-up. Snap in the shotgun. He wants it off. Touchdown, North Texas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Down here close on the goal line, you got to have great timing, and there was no hesitation by the quarterback. As soon as he saw his target open up, he fired that football in for 6.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Flicks it out of the air. There we go. Ripping through the defense. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gator.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll leave it with him. Into a massive giant body. We're calling a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually beat the ground.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the slump on third down. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
aggressive, you're going to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys.
He'll take a shot. Makes the grab. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Florida.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the tailback. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end into the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass and take the lead.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job. And you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time. Getting good as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas really has it going on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. At the 20, he's got space. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Hunter makes the catch. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the drives alive. Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using the quick game. They stop him short of the marker. They'll turn it over on down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end. Great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And not much going on downfield. He just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Looking downfield, it's Spalding. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Man, and he paid for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's going to play. An excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
This offense is clicking. Clearly, everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, the running back has it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that one.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
This offense will take over 1st and 10.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback adapted. Fires downfield. On target to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same ball. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Dropping back, it's Baldwin. Buys a little time. Unleashes one. Snares it outside. It's Harvey. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Quarterbacks nowadays are so good with 1 second or 2 seconds they can make really big plays. But when you give them that much time, my goodness, all of them are going to be successful.
He breaks the tackle, and he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down, the defense defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Complete. Reach into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nobody open, he just throws it away and didn't bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away and live to fight another down.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Spalding. Forced out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! For the score.
And this is blowout scene. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
North Texas, 7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26.
Offense will take over first and 10.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And what a change in momentum. It looked like the offense was going to score points. Not only does the defense pick it off, but a great individual effort on the return, now setting their team up in field goal range to try and steal 3 points before the end of the half.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Easy. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
34, North Texas, 7.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? everything went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate through the weather and get it to your target. But just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Brings up fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. At the 45 on his way. Racing down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now for this defense.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Getting behind those pads and behind the stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. They'll give it to the back. Fights off the defender. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Spalding. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
And the Gators line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. A low line drive and short kick. Catch is made at the 15. Touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same play.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here. So where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They almost got a first down there. Stopping yards short. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, what a move to get room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. That, friends, is a busted play.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Gets rid of it. Finds his man.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest. You can't just dig and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. North Texas in the hurry up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Here's a hit. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, North Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback down.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from there on 22. Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third. Scanning the field, it's Spalding. sure hands. It's Roscoe. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a good pickup of 15.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on first down. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
21.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just nowhere to go against his defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
And the Gators will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before the security.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
To the air, it's Baldwin. Dumps it to the back. Near the sticks, it's Foster. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first
performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kansas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the 35, he's got more. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the throw to the sideline is complete. Won't be enough for the 1st down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback. See the big fella. Wait for him to get open. Hit him. Get a nice positive gain.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good game on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It doesn't get any better for the defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Here's the handoff. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up third down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Baldwin. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he slipped it.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the run, it's Farmer. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some. Time for this defense. Now they gotta get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not gonna throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
We'll send the tight end in motion. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Boston. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
21.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Uncorks one. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get them in the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Got his man. Looking for room at the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the left. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Looking for a productive play on first down. They want to throw it. Skips away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. These corners going to give these receivers some space. They're looking to throw on second and short.